Hello and welcome everyone. So in today's episode we're going to be taking a look at Wink USDT, which is Wink quoted in Tether US. Now, when it comes to Wink here, before we move into the chart, there's an interesting pattern here in the chart, but before we move into the chart and we take a look at this interesting setup that we have here, we're going to take a look at what Wink is. So Wink, you can go to wink.org, and Wink is a decentralized platform where users can basically play gambling games, and it's a complete decentralized platform. They use crypto, they use TRX, so take a look at that. So keep in mind that they use TRX because we're going to be taking a look at TRX graph afterward, and it could have some correlation with Wink as well, because if TRX goes up, it will drag a little bit. I'm not saying that it's total correlation, but there is a little bit of correlation between the TRX and Wink, because if TRX goes up, it means that the value that Wink has at the moment will go up as well. So here, as you can see, there is 241,000 TRX, which is around $34,000. So as you can see, because one TRX is like 0.12, so it's around 1/10, a little bit more than 1/10, so we will say around 28,000 USD. This is equal to 28,000 USD. And so this is, as you can see here, you have many games and you can try those afterwards if you want to, but this is really interesting platform because it's a complete decentralized platform where it uses 100% crypto, and this is something, this is a very interesting project. Now, moving over to the charts, it's very interesting the setup that we do have over here. So as you can see, during the month of April, end of March, beginning of April, but it was more, the move started in the beginning of April. So in the beginning of April, since the 1st April, we had a tremendous move to the upside. We were trading at around 0.0004, so that's 3 zeros and then a 4. So we were trading at that price, and we went all the way here to almost 0.0030. So it is basically almost a 10 times move, not a 10 times move, but almost let's say around the 8 times move. And this means that this was in the 700, 800 move to the upside. This is a very big move. If you've been able to capitalize on this move, you would be able to make a lot of profit. However, is the move over? Well, we're going to see that now. So right now, when it comes to the price action, where do we stand? So we did a correction, of course, because after such a big move, when a price moves straight up like this, it tends to move straight down as well to correct, because the price of something cannot just go in a straight line. As you can see, even when we had these explosive move to the upside, we went up, corrected a bit, went up, corrected a bit, went up, corrected a bit. We will correct because the price of something cannot just go up. There's and even if it does go straight up, it will correct at some point. So just because the correction haven't happened yet, because I've seen a lot of technical traders around here where they were anticipating a still big move up to the upside when the price was trading around 0.0028, and that's not what happened, because you have to be careful. So Warren Buffett says something that is really interesting, and it applies for both investing and trading, is be fearful when other people are greedy, and be greedy when other people are fearful. Here, at the end of such a big move, such a cycle, it is the time to be a little bit fearful, to protect your position, to take some profit out. Nobody went broke by taking some profit out, and manage your risk carefully. It's when something is undervalued that it's time to hop in. So as you can see here, was a great time to buy. We did have this reversed head and shoulders here, as we do many times in the beginning of a new cycle. We tend to see, not always, but a lot of times we tend to see these reversed head and shoulders here that will take the price higher, and then there's this optimism phase, and then there's this bull market phase, and then there's this greed and euphoric stage at the end before we have this correction a bit. So right now, is this correction, the cycle, is the cycle over and we will have a new cycle? Well, right now we're gonna be taking a look at this, and we're gonna be taking a look at the different scenario. At the moment, there's no clear indication to when it comes. There's no clear indication when it comes to the price. We still don't know. You need to wait a confirmation first. So in order to know how big this correction is, we're going to be taking a look at the Fibonacci retracement. So we're going to do that. Fibonacci retracement. We're going to be taking the lows here and the highs here. And as you can see, we did do a perfect 61.8% correction. We did Fibonacci correction, and here this level here of around 0.013 is acting as a very strong support at the moment. You could say that it's also the level of the psychological level of 0.014. It's this entire area, but in my opinion, I will take the level of 0.013 as the strong support at the moment. This means we're going to be removing the fibs right now, but this means that any move below this level is a bearish signal. So keep in mind, if you want to go long, use your stops. This is a good place to use your stops, but be careful, because any dip below this could send the price a lot lower. And so we're going to be taking a look. If we do break below this line here, the next level to watch for is this one, which is the level of 0.06. It's this level. So you see there's a big gap here. We might pause around here, but there's a big gap, and this is a very risky area to trade in. So this is why I personally wouldn't touch Wink at the moment. It's a very promising project, but the technicals are not aligned. And for now we don't have the confirmation yet, and we could argue that we do have this descending triangle here, and if we do break below this descending triangle, well, this could send us a lot lower. It could send us here, as you can see, back over to the level that we mentioned previously of around 0.06. And to be honest with you, if you go back all the way there, it would be really tough for Wink. Technically, it would be really tough for Wink. This is a probable scenario at the moment, and just as a big move to the upside is probable, there's this move as well, there's probable. So it's a 50-50 at the moment. We cannot know. We need to wait a confirmation. So how will you be so how can you take advantage of over the next move? Well, first thing first is that you can, since we're in this triangle here, you can come in and out if you're a scalper or a day trader or want to do some short-term trading. If you want something a little bit more long-term and a little bit more safe here, is you can wait. Either if you're looking to short it, you wait a break below this this descending triangle. We might go straight low, we might go here, back test, and then keep dipping low. So you can use half of the position, short half of the position, and then when we back test, you short the rest half of your position they want in. So for example, if you wanted to short 10,000 Wink, you would short 5,000 first, and then if you do backtest, you short the 5,000 as well. So these are some risk management tricks that you can use. However, if you do break above this level here, which can happen, and if you do break above this level here, and we will have this resistance, this will be the next level where we could see weakness, is this area here of around 0.020, the level of 0.020. So we might do this. Just keep in mind, we might do this. We might draw a reversed head and shoulders at this level before having a big move up. Because as you can see, if we do break this level here, well, the next target would be the all-time highs here of around, we'll take a look, of around 0.2829 area. but we never closed on an intraday basis or on a daily basis above the level of 0028. So any close above the level of 028 could take us a lot higher when it comes to wing. Now keep in mind that right now we're neutral, completely neutral when it comes to wing. We need a confirmation first. If you're an aggressive type of trader, you could go long when we break this when we fail to break this descending triangle from the downside and we break from the upside, and maybe we'll draw this reverse head and shoulders, maybe not, but you could go long around here if you're an aggressive type of trader. If you're more conservative, you would probably want to wait until we break this level here and then take some profit around the all-time highs, and if we do break the all-time highs, we could be in for those for the next big move to the upside. However, just keep in mind right now it is not clear. We are neutral and it is not clear when it comes to wing. We are trading at an equilibrium price at the moment. We're between this line here and this line. We're creating this descending triangle. The most probable scenario, in my opinion, technically, when it comes to the technical analysis, is a break from the downside. However, the project is a very promising project, so we could also break from the upside, and this shows you that we are at such a decision point at the moment that you cannot know what the next big move is. So keep in mind, these are the two scenarios that could happen, and you would need to wait for confirmation first before entering the trade. Manage your risk carefully. This is pretty low market cap compared to other cryptos, so we can have big move to the upside and big move to the downside. As you can see here we did have big move to the downside. We went from 0028 all the way to 0013, which is a drop of 61.8% in the matter of few days. We did it here. In fact, here we did it in less than 3 days. So this shows you that we can have these kind of aggressive moves, so manage your risk carefully. So this was it, guys. This was Wink USDT, Wink quoted in Tether US. Right now we're neutral. We're gonna wait for the next confirmation in order to enter a trade. But for now, we're waiting. All right. So if you do have any questions, please do let us know, and see you on the next episode.